And unfortunately, a lot of things OpenAI have problems with, they don't control. Like they don't have their own chips. They don't make their chips. They don't have a substantial infrastructure. They're renting chips from Google, the TPUs, and they have their own infrastructure, yes, but they don't have their own infrastructure to support themselves like all outright. And so they have that problem. They don't have their own ecosystem, right? Google integrating AI search into their search was a big problem for them because they were going to do their own little search. They are more of a integration than they are something built in. Like Google has all their stuff built in, like it's already integrated with calendar, with emails, and all these things. And they're demoing and talking about this agentic. Like not only are you able to chat with this model, it can also handle things independently for you. And they've shown that, and it's been in the plans. But to do that, it's easier when you've got an ecosystem because you've got your own stack, your control of the updates, your control of everything. If you try to do that when you're not in control of the tech, it's very difficult because you have to account for all the little updates that company is going to create, and then you've got to make sure your model still works. And so it's overall super difficult if you don't have that. On top of, if you were going to be in many different ecosystems, you've got to integrate with all of them and maintain it. I still believe that they're going to pull something out, but it's definitely rough months ahead, as Sam said. And I'm not sure unless they have some massive breakthrough or they find a different approach, and maybe OpenAI takes the user approach. They just go mass users, and they continue to make contracts with the government to give everybody access to AI compute. Maybe that works, and then Anthropic takes the safe muted model approach for enterprises, and then Google takes the developer slash enterprise user base that's on Google and the people using Firebase and Google Cloud. Maybe that's how it plays out. But right now, there's not a clear line of sight on adding substantial amount of value for people to download other apps or change their settings, do all this other stuff that they were willing to do before because the model was that much better. But when it's close, it's like, I don't really care. It's like, do you want a burger from this place or the other place? And you close your eyes and you eat the burger. It tastes the same. So if they're that close, it's more of a personality or a UI or other things. A lot of people aren't that picky about it. If you're listening to this episode, you probably are because I'm sure you're opinionated, but a lot of people just don't care about that stuff. So they care about being easy. And it doesn't seem like they're on track for that. But thank you for listening to the episode.